Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is Maj Mahalla Chautha. Madhusudan mere man tan prana, hau har bin dooja avar na jana. Koi sajjan sant mile vad bhagi, main har prabh pyara dassai jiyo. हाउ मंतन खोजी भाल पालाई क्यों प्यारा प्रीतम मिले मेरी माई मिल सत संगत खोज दसाई विच संगत हर प्रभ वसै जियो मेरा प्यारा प्रीतम सतगुर रखवाला हम बारक दीन करो प्रतिपाला मेरा मात पिता गुर सतगुर पूरा गुर जल मिर कमल विगसै जियो मैं बिन गुर देखे नींद न आवे मेरे मन तन देवड़ गुर बिरह लगावे हर हर दया करो गुर मेलो जन नानक गुर मिल रहसे जियो. So we will take the shabad from the top today and consider each section at a time. So the first section reads Madhusudan mere mantan prana hau har bin dooja avar na jana koi sajjan sant mile vad bhagi main har prabh pyara dasse jiyo. Here the talk is of finding a sajjan sant, a friend, and sant of course an enlightened being. And why are we looking for an enlightened being? Because Madhusudan mere mantan prana hau har bin dooja avar na jana. I am looking for Madhusudan, which literally means a slayer of the demon Madhu, but has been used historically for Krishna. And we have to remember that Gurmat uses a lot of existing terminology to communicate with the population, and so Madhusudan should be read as the self, and the self is the essence. So therefore Madhusudan mere mantan prana is the essence of my body, my mind and breath. That is, it is the very basic nature of who I truly am. For me, how har bin dooja avar na jana. There is no other outside of the self. And I look for the sajjan sant mile vad bhagi. Why? Because main har prabh pyara dasse jiyo. So if one was so fortunate as to find the sajjan sant, or the guru, or the enlightener, then the prabh, wisdom, would be made known to me. Prabh pyara dasse jiyo. Now, the self has been described variously as prabh, as har, prabh being the attribute of wisdom. So the seeking here is for the wisdom. And then the Shabad goes on in the next section. How mantan khoji pal palai kyo pyara pritam mile meri mai. Mai, of course, means mother literally, but signifies enlightened beings or even an enlightened intellect. And so in the second section, the Guru is saying that this wisdom is obtained through that association, and that I have asked enlightened souls. I'm a seeker, and I have looked by contemplation, man, by actually even physically traveling, khoji tan, khoji pal palai, on and on. I haven't stopped. And I've asked, Kyo pyara pritam mile meri mai? How is that dear beloved self to be found? And then the answer, Mil sat sangat khoj dasai, which sangat har prabh vasse jiyo. It is in the right association with practitioners that the prabh is found. And then, of course, the third section describes the current state of the seeker. The Guru is here speaking for all of us. Ham barik deen kaho pritapala, mera maat pita gur satgur pura, gur jal mil kamal vikse jiyo. Mera pyara pritam Satguru Rakhwala, hum barik deen karo pratapala. Hum barik, we are childlike, innocent. We have lost our connection with the Prabh. But the Satgur is the Rakhwala, is the mother and the father, Mata Pita, Gur Satgur. Pura, the perfect enlightener. So that is why I come looking for the enlightener. मैं बिन गुर देखे नींद न आवे. Without realizing myself, नींद न आवे. Without good wisdom, I cannot sleep. What does that mean? It means that my mind is never at rest. It is anxious. And that's how we are. We are constantly in a state of anxiety. And then, of course, there is a plea in the end for Har Har Daya Karo, Gur Milo, Janananak Gur Mil Rehse Jiyo. It is a plea to show mercy so that I may meet the Gur, wisdom. Meeting the Gur will my mind blossom forth. Now we notice that the last line of this passage is very similar to the previous one. We are basically asking for the source, the self. And there is no way to get that understanding other than the channel of the Gur. So therefore, our starting point becomes Gurbani. That is where we will begin to rise above our narrow identity and rise above identities with land, with blood, with caste, with culture, and begin to identify with the source. And we will then begin to see the world differently. That, in short, is the crux of the message for today. Until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.